My name is Ida Nilsson and I'm from Sweden. And this was my first ultra mountain race. I did one ultra last year in Sweden, but it was flat, so I'm quite new to running long distance and running a lot of meters. But this winter I did the ski mountaineering for the first time and competed in the World Cup. So I think that helped me a little bit yesterday, that you get mentally tough and used to climb up and also going down when it's difficult. When I was younger I ran track like steeplechase and 5K and some cross-country races. But then I got a really serious injury. So I had to stop running and couldn't run at all for 5 years. And then last summer was the first summer I could race again, and then I felt that my career as a track runner was over a little bit, because I don't think my body could handle that kind of training anymore. And then I just started to try to become fit again, and then it felt more exciting to do new challenges. So because before last summer was the longest race I've done, 10K. So I did half a marathon and I did some shorter mountain races in Sweden and Norway. And then I did Ultravasan, who's 90K in Sweden. So I came here like 10 days ago, so I had a good week where I could train before and see the course. And that was really helpful for me because I haven't been running very much this winter because I've been skiing instead. So I felt I needed some hours in the mountains and just train that. So and then race day, it was just perfect weather. You got up on the volcanoes and you saw all the clouds and the sunrise and the mountains across the sea. So it was a really good day. My plan was that maybe I will be I think the first part up to El Pilar, I would not be so good, that be a little bit back or by the other girls. And then I thought I had my strong part in the middle because it's more runnable and I'm stronger when it's a little bit more rolling up and down. And then I felt I was going to be very bad in the downhill, so I needed to have some minutes there. But now it went fine, the whole race, and I was like, oh, I felt good. And then I went out and I didn't know I was in the lead until halfway to El Pilar, because in the beginning you can't see anything in the dark and it's a lot of guys, so you don't really know where you at really. So and then I just had to keep going. It wasn't my plan really to take it out from the beginning and be in the lead the whole time. It was a little bit bad they changed the course this year with the extra aid station, because that took 10 minutes extra at least to go down there off the course and then all the way up again. So otherwise I would have broken the record if it was the normal course like the years before. I have been running a little bit the whole winter to not totally to get used with the legs, but not so long and in the snow. And then I have been running a little bit more and more the last month, because I was home in Sweden for some weeks and less and less skiing. I've been doing different jobs, so work more seasonal jobs. But now this winter I really wanted to train hard again and give it a good chance to try to learn ski mountaineering. So then I just went to Chamonix and train and race. It's so nice to be able to run good races and train hard again, and or just be fit to be able to run at all. I felt like that on the start line. For many years I thought I can never run again in my entire life. I'm finished. And because the doctor said that, and it was really bad, my hip. And now you can do a race for over 8 hours and feel fine, so it's really amazing. Yeah, I have Solomon in Sweden. So we will see now how, if I can make some maybe more good international results, and that will help to get a better sponsorship. No, I train by myself now. I feel like I've been running so long time, so now I listen to my body, and this is a little bit new for me to train for long, so I'm still trying, and but it's quite easy. I think it's mainly to just go out and run and spend a lot of hours running. The first time when I ran a long race, it was like not in my head at all that you can even run for so many hours and so many kilometers. It sounded really absurd to me, because before, my long runs were 2 hours at the most, like you run 25K maybe, and now that the body can just keep going for a long time, and it's I think my body can handle that quite well, and it's usually when I train I don't need any food or too much water. Like, I'm quite efficient, like energy efficient, and that you don't know until you try, and so I think it suits me quite well. In the race now I had a lot of drinks and also gels, so this time I was very good at eating, actually, because my first race I felt like, oh, I have energy, like I didn't eat anything for like 45K, and then it's easy to break down a little bit. This time I learned that and tried to start early and always have a good energy level, and like to be pushing the whole time. I think I did the race good, like I was quite steady and I never had a really dip, but you can always be even more trained and do it even faster, I think, because this time I still felt I walked quite a lot in between, like I wasn't running the whole time, and I think you can run even more maybe if I get a little bit stronger. So, but that's also hard, because now I was actually good at, as fast as I was like, oh, I'm too tired, I walked just a little bit and then kept running. My first mountain race, because I'm not used to walking races at all when you run other distances, like, and when you start to run in the mountains you realize you walk a lot, like actually in a race, and it's not anything wrong with that, but I had to learn that. I think that it's my first race I just tried to run as long as possible, and I was totally dead. It's best to do this, keep walking before you're totally tired, and kind of go up and down and have a good pace the whole time. I'm also learning to hike faster, because I think last year first I was like, when I start to walk very slowly, and it's like I giving up instead of really pushing the hiking also, and I'm trying to learn that. I enjoy running some road races to half marathons and 10Ks, and a more speed in the running also. I like a lot of different kinds of running, actually.